Mm-hmm.
But eventually, are you going for the Geller field in engineering, or the Geller or the warp drive itself?
I want to fix it. I want to make sure they don't break the engines. But I have a feeling that whatever if we fix the engines, it doesn't matter until we fix the Geller field. So Geller field first.
Yeah,
Mm.
Gellerfield first.
It's like you gotta probably should pull the blade out of the body before you start bandaging it. And we don't have enough members to keep splitting.
Get to the Geller field, and as you open the door to it and look inside,
Mm-hmm.
you see what was likely once the Geller field, but in your extensive asterisk knowledge of warp shenanigans,
Mm-hmm.
this seems like it's very likely possessed, as it's kind of become an amalgamation of different electronics and equipment in the area, and seems to be some sort of mechanical tentacled monstrosity.
Shit, if
And
we
with that, we'll switch to Sikispis, checking on the navigator.
Yes, I am.
Sikispis, do you recall that the first time you entered the ship, the navigator told you to never go near his suite?
Yes.
Okay. So you go near the navigator's suite.
Yes.
It is effectively a even more the normal reinforced blast door.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a little setup in front of it to effectively call into him.
I'm gonna risk it. I will attempt a Psynician check because I'm close enough that I think without even additional power, I will be able to like detect his soul.
Go ahead.
Risk it for the biscuit. Oh my fucking god. I have only 2 fate points left. Okay, I'm not rerolling.
Alright.
Okay, so go ahead. What happens with that failure?
You send a pulse out, and normally you get like some pings of just like trash and that kind of stuff, like, you know what I mean, like just like kind of it hits something and comes back, but it's not actually important what it is. You get nothing back. It's like you send a pulse out and nothing returns.
That's not good. But the faith will carry me through. And I go up to the communicator. Navigator, come in.
While you don't get a vocal response, the door does start opening.
Oh, joy.
Then you hear a happy, ecstatic voice from inside. Ah! The Psyker, Sikispis! Please do enter. I've been wishing to speak with you.
I enter and I already know what I'm gonna do, but I will allow you to describe the situation, what I see.
The navigator seems to just be kind of dancing to himself, humming along with the song in the back of your head.
There is
do. Please come join me.
That's what Navigators is, correct? There's nothing
Yes.
else inside the room.
Correct. Other than, like, the navigator shit.
Yes.
Basically, it's this huge, horrifying torture machine that he has to plug his head
Yes,
into to
yes, yes.
pilot the ship.
Yes. Allow me to join and show the power of the most powerful chorus of all, the song of the Emperor! And I activate Psychic Scream in hopes of stunning him. If I may. I don't
Go
know
ahead.
if I can do that. Okay. Fuck. I believe because I'm already sustaining Mind Link, I'm gonna create Psychic Phenomenon either way. But I'm not gonna push. I'm not gonna risk it just yet.
Alright.
Thank fuck. Actually, it doesn't. Okay, so
If you had rolled one more, I think you would have manifested. One less. Nope. You roll a 10 instead of an 11.
oh yeah, and to give description of the Psychic Scream.
Mm-hmm. Side rating 3, so minus 15 on toughness.
I really hope I'll be able to stun him.
Mhm.
Because then I'll be able to get up close and either do Mind Probe or just do basically Battle of the Wills and try to expunge the position from him.
He is stunned.
Nice, that means he's stunned for... What are you side rating 3?
Yes. Although I'm not sure how it goes in this situation because I'm sustaining 1 power, so as you saw in the roll, my effective psi rating is 2.
Oh, then yeah, it'd probably just be 2 then in that case, I would assume.
Mhm.
Okay. Seeing that he's stunned, I will immediately approach, and I'm not sure what he would allow Zach if I can just
Oh, wait.
either
Would it be minus 15 then, or minus 10 then?
minus 10.
Oh, then he passes.
Oh no.
Oh,
Okay. Then I guess he gets a response because technically I kinda initiated combat.
Mm-hmm.
He reaches out to try to grab you, but fails. Because his weapon skill is kind of shit.
And not why we hired him. Mm.
And he seems like, while it's rolled as a grapple, he's not trying to grapple you as much as pull you into his dance.
Mm-hmm. I remember whose song you fear the most. And this time I will try to manifest Terrify.
Like how you're trying to scare him back into line. Mm-hmm.
I will. Fuck. I'm gonna push it.
Alright, so that's fear 2.
Push 1 to get that fear 2.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
As long as I don't roll Perils of the Warp.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my fucking god.
Here it
Hey,
comes.
your goes the wolf.
Don't roll Perils of the Warp. The bridge Gellerfield fails. Roll me willpower.
Uh-oh.
Ah, fuck.
I feel that's fitting.
Okay.
We're all fucked, but
Do
let's see how we go.
I get plus 20? Or is it
Not
not
for this one.
Not for this one. Okay.
This one's not possession.
Okay.
Okay, that. As you feel the safety of the Gellerfield fail, the navigator begins screaming in terror, mumbling something about they're coming to get me.
Not if I have to say anything about it. But yeah, does the power work in any way, or is that the reaction essentially?
I mean, you don't know if he's terrified of your power or of the Gellerfield failing, but he does seem to be terrified. Yes.
Okay. Fuck, I have no other idea unless I would get like a skill check to see if I can figure something out. But other than that, I would just like get close and try to put my hand on his head, and if there's any lingering presence inside his mind, I will try to expunge it, if possible.
Roll me willpower at plus 20.
I have no other ideas right now.
Show him the icon. Might work, might not. Did you
Do
succeed?
you also show the icon of the Emperor? Icon? Oh, Julius's icon. I thought you meant like of the Emperor.
The captain gave me to me, so yes.
I'm gonna quickly spur it back.
Remember your duty. Remember your oath. Are you fucking... Is it good or bad?
Potentially bad.
Fuck me.
You do feel the navigator attempting to regain control, but his third eye snaps open, staring into yours, and you need to roll me willpower. This is opposed.
Okay, but I take it it's not possession, it's just flat willpower.
It is not, and you'll probably succeed. Yes. You you feel something trying to force its way into your mind, and you're able to look away from the eye quickly enough. He just instinctively used his fuck people over when they look into my eye power.
Mhm.
2d10 plus willpower bonus and 1d5 rounds of stun if they fail the
That would have been
opposed
pretty
check.
bad.
I'm slightly panicking, but Sacrispis is determined. The unshakable faith in their emperor carries them through, and will try to continue doing Battle of the Wilds.
You do feel whatever is in him leaving, as you just hear him mutter, "They're already here, drag me into a damn Gellerfield."
Yes, thank you as well. I will do so. I'm not leaving you now. And I will try to do my best to cover him while we try to get to the safety of the nearest working Gellerfield.
Roll me a d2. You are entering the range of the hydroponic scalar field.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. And also through the mind link, I will report that I've managed to shake whatever was holding the navigator. I'm escorting him to the safety of Gellarfield. Working one still.
Sorry.
Marius,
Mhm.
you're getting this right as you're about to breach into the engine. Well, right as you're actually looking at the.
You cut off, Zach?
But you think Sagispus said something about getting into range of a working Geller field.
Report. What do you mean working?
You've heard 0 reports of any other Geller fields going down.
Mhm. What reports? What Gellerfield was still standing. And, well, he says that very quickly, but most of his attention is on the horrifying monstrosity ahead of him.
Yes, and you guys should probably roll initiative.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Sorry, I think
uh,
I think the bridge one also failed.
We're gonna need you here. Okay, initiative. Do we have our token?
Give me half a second.
I'm doing my best, all right.
As per in a classical Gellerfield, everything that happened just makes the situation worse.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have rolled something terrible on perils. I just seized control of it instead.
Yeah,
You know what?
no,
I'm almost curious to see what I would roll.
But yes, no, it's just how are we gonna get out of this mess is the real question. I presume we need to get the engines working again, then the navigator can get the hell out of here.
You are in fact hurtling through the warp still. Let's see. I am going to
So.
use this.
Straight dead, yeah. That's some real messed up shit.
I mean, yes, it's the heretic from before, but fuck it, it's the closest thing I have.
Alright.
And let's see. I want it. These will work. Just laughing at Skispus over there.
Destruction.
I mean, that's why I was like, yeah, I could use a backup character because every time I'm using psychic powers, I'm essentially 2 or 3 rolls away from death.
You guys, well, Skispus is not there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm
Drag him down there.
far away.
Let's see.
I'm gonna be right back.
Quickly gonna go as well.
And do I have anything I could use as a Sister of Battle token. I mean, not really, but fuck it. The Sisters of Battle are going to take point.
Oh dear.
I mean, it makes sense. They're the ones with the flamers
Mm-hmm.
And with power armor.
and the light power. I mean, yeah. I'm missing Welton roundabout now.
I'm missing the Geller field right about now. Uh,
To be fair, you could blame all of this on the Navigator.
no,
It might not be the correct thing to do, but you still can.
you still
Yeah.
can. Now, what Marius wants to know if this was sabotage or he got really, really scammed on these Geller fields and he's gonna have to go fry some shitty traders. Of course, it could just be pure chance, and the only reason we're not all dead is because the Geller fields have been upgraded, but we have no idea right now, because right now we're trying not to die to the Geller fields.
Yeah.
Alright. So I will add them to the turn order. I'll add... And if this token looks suspiciously familiar, you're wrong.
Okay.
You... No, I haven't used this token before. You guys are just wrong.
You didn't see any graphite because it's not there.
Mhm.
Not sure if anyone watched Chernobyl here.
That makes sense. I didn't get the reference until you mentioned it was from Chernobyl, and then I remembered. But yes, did you guys roll initiative?
No?
We don't have tokens.
Oh,
Star
fuck,
map.
I'm an idiot.
That's fine.
What? Not
I'm gonna
expected.
I'm gonna quickly just swap my position around where the servo
Mhm.
skull is.
Yeah, you guys could... There you go.
Hmm.
That one, but that's life.
That's a very familiar looking token.
So, as I said, we have not seen this one before. Don't worry, know what you're talking about, though.
Also, don't ask why I have it as a token. It's confidential information.
Oh, a couple of these are looking familiar.
I
I mean,
need
all, of
to
these,
know
all,
only.
all of these are looking familiar.
I'm using tokens and shit I have access to, so I don't have to upload more shit.
That's definitely fair.
Just replace dude with Gellerfield.
Are the two things in that little box, are they enemies or?
Those are the Sisters of Battle.
Okay.
So I mean, they can be enemies if you want, but you're probably gonna have a real bad time if they are.
Yeah, I mean, if the sisters turn against us, we're fucked. Let's
Yeah.
draw some more stuff here. Tell me if you wanted to remove it.
Oh, sure.
Mm-hmm. Make a ladder here.
Improve my 2-minute drawing of a room.
Hey, I don't mind. It's better than nothing, and I get to do random shit. Mm-hmm.
With that, we're using the dark gray.
Ah. It's not a line. Oh, wait, see, I messed up that one. Mm-hmm.
That square of thing is catwalk.
Mm-hmm.
That the ladder goes up to.
Mhm.
Or stairs go up to. Whether or not it actually comes into play, who knows?
Mm-hmm. But at least it's there now.
Yep. The Sisters of Battle are probably not surprisingly going first.
Mm-hmm.
They both just kind of step in and point to the more fleshy mutated. You see them wearing engineering uniforms.
Oh.
They get flamered and just fucking die.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the flames do hit the possessed Geller field, but don't seem to harm it.
Mm-hmm.
NY4N, it's your turn.
Alright. Do I use new weapon or stick to classic?
The question is can you unpossess the Geller field without destroying it?
Don't think
It's
we
the
can without second space.
it's the absolute height of irony that there's the Gellerfield that gets possessed.
Mm. It's like
Plus, it's
either.
most targeted.
Uh-huh. How do I say it? Either we unpossess the navigator so we can leave, or unpossess the engine we need the navigator to use so we can leave. What a drop it in a hard place. Mm.
Well, hopefully the demon will fuck off if it gets hurt a little bit.
I honestly think that's our only option. Let's just hurt it as much as we can with doing as little damage as we can. I'll just say to the Magic Strange. Hurt the fucker, burn it, kill it, leave my property alone, but don't destroy it. We need it.
Alright. That. Do that. Do that. And. Yeah.
Oof.
Onto the Geller field?
Yeah, I'm gonna use I'll use a fate point.
Alright.
Reroll.
I think whatever math the sheet's doing is making it think that that hits.
Mm-hmm. The second one.
That's only one hit, right?
Mm-hmm. 1.2.
Yeah. Are you firing it full auto?
Yes.
Then it's 2 hits. Because when full autoing, it's a degree of success. It's every degree of success.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so.
Oh, we got righteous.
Oh,
what number am I looking for?
You're
roll to hit again.
52. You're looking at 72 from what I can see here.
Alright.
That's the nice thing actually about the. Hey, that's a fair bit of damage actually.
23.
Yeah, it's the nice thing about the degrees of success. You can see exactly how much you succeed by.
Mm-hmm.
It blows off one of its more dangerous looking tentacles, or machine like tentacles, gets blown off.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I said tentacle, It's literally all like metal and shit. Like none of it
Mhm.
is flesh.
Metal tentacles.
Yeah.
Alright.
Jace.
Okay, Jace is going to semi-auto burst, but he's not going to take the plus 10% to allow him to join the Sisters of Battle here. Because I think
Okay.
when you semi-auto burst, you can either take the 10% or
Yeah.
move. So, no aim. I think that is short range. Is semi-auto. And technically, does this come into effect?
If you were attacking the dudes, yes.
Okay. I
The
will.
Geller field does not seem to be. I mean, yeah, the Geller field is not a worshipper of chaos. It's possessed by a demon.
No, that's fair.
You have hatred demons.
I wish I did. That is. Ooh, that's annoyingly close actually. But that is going to be
Hits?
two. That is,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, 2 hits. So.
I mean, it's a very broad category.
You might as well have chaos.
Okay, so what is my fucking target number here? 54 plus 38 is. So you've got plus 10. I'm just going to quickly just do. So. 54 plus 30
Your
is.
chaos worshippers is like 3/4 of any chaos army, if not more.
Yeah, it's literally just like the demons and the stuff, which is a little bit weird, but hey. There we go.
You blow off what strangely looks to be like a mangled up washing machine turned into a lake as it starts listing to the left.
Okay, well, that's my turn.
These two let out a blood-curdling screech and charge the Sisters of Battle, and let's see. Does actually manage to get through her armor and deal a wound. Matthias, the rain.
How far can you move while semi-autoing?
Your agility bonus.
Yeah, that's 3. Just enough to go here.
Oh,
Okay, attack.
Build that has 100 agility. Flex on everyone.
What was that?
Make a build that has 100 agility. Flex on everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be able to get to. I think the highest I'm going to be able to get to is 61. So believe me, I wish that was the case.
Short range.
You can get bonus agility for getting bionic legs.
That is true.
He's got a point blank. No aim. Point blank. Semi-auto. That's minus 10 because moving forward, not moving forward. I can reroll that.
And
Mm-hmm.
for the most part, bonuses stack. So, like, if you get 2 bionic legs, the bonus agility would stack. If you get 2 bionic arms, bonus strength would stack. Except I would argue that you'd only get 1 out of the arms bonus strength if you're attacking with a one-handed weapon.
Sadly. Sadly, I think because they're in melee, that misses. That's my turn.
Oh, you're attacking the guys?
Yeah, shooting the guys, trying to get them off the sisters. Have a plan, but
Okay.
doesn't go.
So apparently, point blank range is in fact actually 2 meters.
2 meters.
Yeah.
No, I think that's just with pistol. That's like with the shotgun pistol with less than.
No,
Okay.
it says here when a character makes a ranged attack against a target is 2 meters away or closer, that target's in point blank range. What it says about 3 meters is that for weapons with a short range of less than 3 meters, point blank range is 1 meter less than the weapon's short range.
Well, we're using squares, so
Each square's
a meter.
Yeah, 1 square's a meter, so that's why. So
yeah. So then I'm just in range of that.
yeah, it'd be short range, but unfortunately, yeah, not point blank.
No,
I
no,
think there's a
point
setting
blank.
I could change somewhere in the
Yeah, there is.
table itself to change
There
the
is. We've
default.
had meters before. Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, we did.
Well, no, I know I can change it for each page,
Oh yeah, let's see.
but I think there's like a default that I could change somewhere.
Yeah, well, it goes off. It basically goes off.
Because like I could just do like
Anyway,
do it like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it goes off squares basically. So yeah. So, yeah,
Oh, I think it's actually supposed to be fucking Wait, no, Rogue Trader isn't like that. I remember one of the systems actually fucking uses inches.
Oh god.
Like you're supposed to actually like fucking use it like a normal, like Warhammer battle map basically for the encounters.
Which is why you don't use silly things like inches. All right, here it comes.
It steps forward and just kind of crushes this one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, stumbles forward.
Mm-hmm.
And technically just kind of flails at all of you guys and fucking
That's a lot of
misses.
flailing.
Does it hit anyone?
No.
Mm-hmm. How do I say? It turns out that the Geller field was not made for combat, and the limbs are not able to hit.
Right, like it's like you feel like if it's possessed by a demon, it's probably not a very smart demon. More like it's less that it's possessed by a demon, more that it's possessed by a warp entity.
Mm-hmm.
Which is technically a demon, but not.
Mm-hmm. It's not strong enough to be a demon. Mm-hmm.
Like it's technically a demon because it's from the warp, but it's not like a spooky demon.
Mm-hmm.
The sisters are going to try to flamer the thing and kind of not actually do anything because it's immune to energy damage.
Uh-huh.
Oh, is it immune to energy damage?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, you used your Hellgun, yeah. Your Hellgun just kind of hit its leg and rolled off of it.
Wow, that changes things.
Mhm.
I think that's also yeah. Oh, okay.
And my forensics actually went through because it's explosive.
Yeah.
Exactly. Even my forehands attacks
Oops.
going through.
Just 14. I forgot to change it to 1 hit.
That's alright. It does take the damage from the 14.
Well, that thing makes
Treating
sense.
the Geller field is the head, so as long as you guys don't hit the head, the Geller field will be mostly fine.
Nice.
Mhm.
I did forget something though. So I'll roll it now. Alright. After being hit by the second hit from NY4N, it collapses into a pile of metal.
Oh, thank God.
Mhm.
Because I forgot about warp instability.
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh! It happened.
Which
Julius.
it should arguably not have in the warp, but fuck it.
Mhm.
It finally happened, Julius. We finally got it to proc.
Nice.
You have the power of the machine, God, to thank.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Jesus Christ. I'm just looking at the gift that Az posted.
Oh yeah, it's something, alright.
When a Geller field fails, yeah, sounds about fucking right.
Yes, yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, the Geller field is able to be fixed with a tech use. For what went wrong for this one originally, seems to be not as much the Geller field itself, as much as the wiring to the Geller field.
Mm-hmm.
But you were able to get it working after a fashion.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of have to just wire it back up in a rather unconventional way, because, I mean, it has warped itself somewhat now. But hey, it functions.
Somehow. Mm.
Uh, as you, I'm assuming then head for the, warp drive, what is Sakismus doing? And the answer can be nothing, and I'll just go back to these guys, I'm just making sure.
I have an idea. Have I, by this point in time, was I able to escort Navigator towards the working Geller field? Okay, as we are walking, would you allow me to check, would Sakistis have any idea, looking at what Navigator was doing while possessed, would they have any idea which one of the four was possessing Navigator?
I will say the singing in the back of your head is gone now.
Yes, yeah,
I did forget to mention that part.
Ah, yeah, okay. That's much.
Roll me knowledge warp.
Excellent. I have it. Because above the board, sensing kinda brings to mind only one Chaos God. Never mind, I only have two fate points I'm not spending.
You get either the one that you think or possibly Zinch.
Yeah, out of character, I mostly was linked towards Slanesh
I know, I'm just
because of the
giving you possibilities because
Yes,
that was
yes.
very close.
Yep.
But
Okay. If it looks like it's going to be relatively safe where I'm leaving the Navigator, I will. Because I'm still sustaining this power of Mind Link, so if they are still within range of 2 kilometers, I will contact the captain and ask, Captain, Navigator is secured for now. Will you require my help? Should I regroup with you, or?
he is saying this as the Geller field is going back up.
Mm-hmm. So I presume like we hear like his voice but staticky, and then it goes back into full like force as we hear Sakismus' voice. Yes, we have secured one of the Geller fields. Before we went into battle, you said something about another Geller field going down. Hmm?
Yes, at the bridge.
Matthias pulls up his transponder. Bridge crew, respond. Hmm?
Silence.
Hmm?
Silence.
Alright. Sisters of Battle, Jace, NY4N. Unfortunately, our journey's not over. We need to head back to the bridge. Something's happened there. Mm-hmm.
We should get the warp drive up and running first before we head back to the bridge. Otherwise, we're going to just be doubling back on ourselves.
Damn it, you're right. Alright. Towards the engine. Sakismus, make your way towards here. We'll meet up and head towards the bridge together. As soon as we're done here. Split the party.
I'm believe me, Jace. that did cross Jace's mind.
Right. I mean, the thing is, we need NY4N to fix the engine.
Yeah.
And then probably someone to defend him. So it would have to be Matthias going with like the Sisters of Battle.
Yeah, so Jace will say, Captain, I suggest you head back to the bridge, try and secure that. Take some of the Sisters of Battle with you once you get to the security checkpoint.
Yes. He nods to the Sisters of Battle. Compose yourself. Bring us through for the Emperor.
We'll secure the warp drive.
Mm-hmm.
Enter protect, Captain.
All right. Yes. As Marius train heads towards to try and get the other warp drive fixed.
I will also suggest this also will. Captain, if I were a suggestion, I can keep covering the navigator and you will get me along the way.
Better idea. That is indeed a better idea. I'll meet you along the commandant. Let's go. As Matthew starts like calling onto the transponder, calling any troops left in reserve to head towards the bridge and figure out what's going on, what's happened.
For now, I will start with NY4N and Jace.
Alright.
As you two are making your way towards a much more Euclidean engineering and warp drive, you hear the sounds of metal stomping against metal coming down one of the corridors.
Take defensive positions. As Jace goes to gesture for the Sisters of Battle and himself and NY4N to like take cover behind like a bulkhead.
You see coming around the corner seems to be a group of 6 knights in a shield wall. On their shields is is slightly edited, but contains the symbology of Mattias's House of Three.
Okay.
For right there, I thought you gonna say the Inquisition. I was like, I'm gonna Scooby Doo out of this.
Jace might be the only person of the upper crew to know that there is in fact a militarized force in hydroponics. It is, however, a medieval army. They have entered engineering to help clear it out.
Okay. Well.
And yes, they have fucking halberds. And
you've tried
there is one of the halberds.
You've tried telling Mattias about the medieval army. He just shakes his head at the silliness you come up with.
Like, you do remember also hearing a report of an incursion into hydroponics that was pushed back by the medieval army in hydroponics.
Well, in that case, we're moving forward.
Yep. And they are able to help clear out hydroponic engineering of any undue material influence, we'll say. They can't do much for the walls, but that'll be someone else's problem.
That is a problem for future us.
And you are able to get to the warp drive.
Why I get the feeling the first thing that popped in my head was the visceral cleanup game.
Oh, I turned up into your.
I mean, you're not wrong. God, that game is fucking hilarious. It's like, you're the janitor they hired after the aftermath of Dead Space.
Pretty much.
That's what the game is.
Yep. That we're gonna be like this. Our ship is just gonna be a like DLC mission from Viscera cleanup. After this.
Yes. You get to the warp drive, and there is an engineer working on it.
How skittish or frantic does the engineer look?
Skittish no, frantic yes, in the sense that he's trying to get this thing fucking working.
NY4N, help him get the warp drive up and running. I'll cover you in the event someone else decides to pay us a visit.
There is a lot of blood on the walls that the engineer seems to be ignoring. It almost looks like not just like blood splatters, but like that someone used parts of bodies to paint the walls.
Yep, that sounds about right.
I pretty much look over at Jace like, are you sure he is of right mind? Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm about to find out soon. I'll get to work on it.
Okay, meatbag, you go investigate him. Yeah. Then I work.
Yeah, now is not the time to be petty.
My character
Blood
top
pooping on the wall, dripping down, and NYF4 and it's like, yeah.
As a matter of fact, there does seem to be blood on the engineer as well. Don't know if it's his or not. However, his hands are, I won't say pristinely clean, but don't have blood on them. They have, like, oil and shit from working on shit.
Okay, because my first thought is, he killed everyone. Like, I ain't going near that thing with that guy next to it. Alright.
Alright.
Roll me awareness.
Alright.
Is that for both of us?
Yes.
Jace
That's
is
even
too
more
busy.
hilarious. NY4N, you see, like, tucked into the back of his utility belt is a very, very bloody knife.
It's like, I just give Jace, like, that look of, I told you so.
Jace did not see it. He probably just gives you a look of what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, Jace is a little bit too busy keeping an eye out, sort of elsewhere with his rifle currently that's shouldered.
You just see me, like, use a laser pointers, like, it's like, just circle it for you, because.
Jace will turn around and just sort of shout, "Identify yourself" to the engineer.
Hush, need quiet.
What for?
Work is important. Must focus.
Get away from the warp drive.
No! Must fix. Necessary.
This is your final warning. Let the tech priests do their work.
You do notice that, I'm assuming, Mattias is smart enough to make sure everyone has fucking, like, name tags or identifiers on, at least on the uniforms and shit. He is actually a warp drive engineer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it is actually this guy's job to fix it. And he's trying to do his job.
Okay. Well, yeah, in that case, yeah, Jason's just going to gesture for Neon to also get to work on the warp drive, but also sort of head on over as well.
You just see my character trying to shimmy you along with me to use you as a meat shield in between that and the engineer.
I mean, yeah, fine. Jason, yeah. I mean, Jason was going to interpose himself between the two anyway,
Mm-hmm.
as he's keeping an eye out.
I guess roll tech use, or is something else going to happen?
Go ahead and roll tech use, and you have plus 20 to it. With this guy's help.
Alright, I'm just curious how many degrees of success this is going to be. Oh, wow.
1.6. You needed his help. That's how fucked up this thing was. Mm,
look what I rolled.
98. Holy
98.
shit.
Holy fuck.
2 away from a
In other
crit.
words, this guy's help was actually useful.
Mm-hmm. Like, how do I say? We're expecting things to be bad, horrible. Somehow they're worse. This thing is only holding together because of this engineer's desperate work. Mm.
The funny part is, I don't know if the boost would actually have done anything.
Oh, you would have. You would have failed by minus 0.4.
Yeah.
No, I still would have passed. I think.
Did you add the boost? In
Yeah.
which case, no.
Oh, wait a minute. No, I actually would have. Wouldn't have, yeah, because I double checked. It's like, wait a minute, I got 94, not 98.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Mhm.
that would give me 114.
There you go. Thanks to his aid and your expertise in tech use, hopefully the thing is fixed.
It is, and it does start powering up.
Mm-hmm.
The engineer begins. I mean, chanting is the right word, but not the right word in this situation. But basically starts going on and on about freedom and success and escape.
Okay, well, either way, Jace is going to report in to Captain Thrain that we've got the warp drive restored.
All right.
So we just need to get out of here.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Getting to the bridge Geller field
Mm-hmm.
is a relatively simple matter. And do either of you two have any technical knowledge whatsoever that I could somewhat make use of?
Technical knowledge? I do not believe so, but let me take a look.
Who are you asking? Me and Julius?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you know anything at all about electronics?
I know how to pilot the ship, but that's about it, I'm sorry to say.
Absolutely fucking not. Like, the only thing remotely related to Geller fields would be like Forbidden Lore or War. But that's
I know how to sell one.
Roll me a piloting at minus 30.
Oh no.
No.
Alright, 7 or higher, guys.
Wow.
Sure, let's spend a fate point before rolling to make it 70 or higher. We believe. One last fate point. This is all we've got. Nope. No
No.
bueno. That's my fate point.
You're not sure, but there is smoke coming from the Geller field
Mm-hmm.
generator.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you get. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I tried.
Yeah, I tried as well, alas.
But it doesn't look like there is actual, like, warp possession.
Nope.
Mhm. Yep. Then Matthias is going to give a call to NY4N and going to start describing what the hell he's seeing. It may or may not work, but
Roll me a tech use at minus 20. Because Az knows how hard it is sometimes to fix shit over the phone.
mhm,
Yes.
it's a
When
desperate.
when you're dealing with someone that has no idea what they're talking about.
Mhm,
It sounds like the capacitors burn out.
mhm.
Like the field itself overloaded because of an impressive shock of warp influence happened.
Mhm.
I have no idea what happened.
Sakismus looks probably like as guilty as he's ever. Anyway, sorry. All right, Matthias goes. Nice, wonderful. How do I fix it?
Basically, replacing the capacitors would work, and there's extras in case this happens.
All right. Alright, Sextus, help me carry
he
these.
is able to talk you through it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You look like cat, you know. It doesn't look
I wish I already knew telekinesis, but that's gonna wait. Yeah, I try to help carrying the stuff.
You just hear my character is like, and also you must use blood of Psyker as sacrifice. Yeah.
roll a deceive.
Probably a very bad idea also, while the Geller field is not working, to use the blood of a psyker in a fucking ritual.
Yes, to commit a fucking sacrifice.
It almost succeeded.
Almost succeeded. Let me just go. NY4N, do you want to stay here in the fucking warp?
Oh,
As
nah.
as you use the blood sacrifice, the Geller field gets possessed.
You know what the scary part is? Would you like to know what I needed to succeed?
Go ahead.
A 16. That's how close I got.
Get wrecked, you did not. We're out of here.
Oh.
Under the command of the slightly grumpy NY4N for not having been able to sacrifice Sakispis, a trusted crew member, to repair the thing, the Geller field presumably starts humming along once more.
There's some stuff that NY4N says about like appeasing the machine spirit, and whether or not you actually do that's up to you, but it's basically just replacing the capacitors.
Mm-hmm. Why do I feel like the repair is like this 5-10 minute thing? The praising the machine gun is like half an hour to an hour of just thing.
But like, it's really hilarious because depending on what's going on, like, and who's writing, the machine spirits are in fact an actual thing. Because just like some of the Imperial tech's so old that it just has like a fucking AI in it.
Okay.
Like the fucking some of the Titans will fucking work by themselves. Your gun will keep firing even if you're out of ammo because the machine spirit likes you.
And people say humans aren't orcs.
Basically, yes. In fact, it's their AIs who are orcs.
Alright. So, Zach, with that, how do we get back to normal space exactly?
Basically, the navigator is the one that leads you through the warp. You want to just get back to normal space, you just kick the warp drive and go back to normal space. You just don't fucking know where you're at. I mean, you'll can figure out where you're at, but you'll just end up somewhere random.
So yeah.
Which means I get to pick where. I mean, what?
All right. So with that, the second crew kicks the off engine, and everything returns back to relative normality. Ignoring, of course, all the demons, monsters still left on the ship that we're forced to clean up to get out of here, I presume.
The hydroponics army is actually rather effective at helping with that. Like you'd think it'd be the Sisters of Battle. Yes, they pull their weight, but I mean, holy shit! Apparently, armored guys walking down the hallway with spears is actually rather effective.
Matthews just goes like, "God, man, you really trained these melee group rather well, Jace."
That wasn't me.
No,
As ashamed as I am to say that.
Then why is there a militia force in my ship, Jace?
How the fuck am I supposed to know? We were in the warp. Sir.
Sir, just late, sir. That's very funny.
It's like, with all due respect, sir.
Yes. Oh, heavens. Alright. As our navigator recovered enough of his wits about him to do his duty, asking where the hell are we?
Roll me a D100.
All right, let's roll another 90. Natural one. Okay, that was not what I was expecting.
The duality of dice, like motherfuck.
After rolling like 90s all the time, we roll a nat
You know what? Fuck it.
Mhm.
He says we appear to be in the Cobalt system.
Well, at least there's some fucking good news.
Uh-huh. The ship
And-
probably lost like maybe not half, but like maybe a third of the men from 2 Geller fields failing and barely holding together engines. But we made it to the Cobalt system.
And from basically astral charts and math and computer shit, only 3 days had actually passed. It just feels like 3 months passed over the course of one night.
So 3 days passed outside the warp, but it took like a month through it.
3 months, but yes.
3 months, yeah. No boy.
But you remember the first 2 days and the last day, so
Uh-huh.
most of the 3 months you don't even remember.
Mhm.
It existed.
Yeah, it just feels like it's been that long.
Correct.
All right.
Ah, come to think of it,
We'll call it there.
I'm wondering how our guest is feeling.
I wonder if our cargo is okay. Both guest and the one we actually picked along to get the cobalt with. That's so fucking funny, bro.
Just
Yes,
want
sorry,
to...
I'll say that cargo will fall under residential areas, which were mostly fine.
And how much crew did we lose during this?
Basically just all of engineering and 1 shift of bridge crew.
Okay. The engineering is really bad. Bridge crew is really bad, but that's not a lot of crew. Okay.
Like it's not a lot of crew,
Mhm.
but it's specialists.
Yes.
But like you probably have like 3 or 4 shifts of bridge crew, so they'll just have to work longer hours basically.
Yeah. I think those were like the best bridge crew. The rest of them were like assistants and stuff like that, people in training, so to say.
Well, it's like their bridge crews. There's always a bridge crew, right?
Yeah.
But they're not working 24/7.
Oh yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
So like they have shifts,
Okay.
and it's just they'll have to work longer hours now.
Sure. Let me write it down. The misfortune until we can get it fixed. Crew lost.
Negative 700 experience.
What the fuck?
Every time you said kobold, I don't think you were saying kobold. This popped in my head.
Maybe I am saying kobold. Maybe I'm saying cobalt.
I think it's 700, but without the minus.
Greed in his eyes.
Translation error.
And I just survived a full-blown... But yeah, I already know the navigator is gonna be giving me more shit. But, well... Oh, hey,
Yeah,
Jay,
you'll
you
get 500.
you missed surviving full-blown demonic incursion onto our ship.
Yeah, it was real bad.
They had 1 Geller field fail, and another one that failed under mysterious circumstances that were not at all related to the party.
And
I did nothing wrong.
and we almost made a blood sacrifice. I was 0.3 away from using this deceive.
He probably still wouldn't have actually done that.
No.
It just comes across as a really good idea, but
And I just got Hatred Chaos too.
Yes.
Is it Hatred Chaos or Hatred Chaos Worshippers?
let me have a quick look. Not they would have
Because
made it...
Dota has Hatred Chaos Worshippers.
Yeah, let me have a quick look, because that was from Into the Storm, I think it was.
So maybe it's.
Let me have a quick look. Okay, where the fuck
If it
did I
is just
get it
hatred
from?
chaos, that's fine. But
Yeah, let me have a quick look. Where did I get it from? Because I know I got two sources of hatred,
I'll not be hating.
which I can't remember where I got them from specific. No, okay, so hated enemy. Yeah, that's from Fortress World characters begin with a hatred talent. The group chosen is the enemy that the Fortress World has been established against, which is probably just. But then I think if we go to, let me have a quick look at the actual hatred talent itself in the core rulebook. What's the? Where is this other fucking? Oh, it's the face of the enemy. That's right. The hand of war, the face of the enemy is also what gave me another hatred talent. So I currently have 2 hatreds for chaos and.
Yeah, missionary can buy 2 at rank 3. And it's chaos something and Xenos or mutants.
Now, let me have a quick look. So hatred. It says in here talent groups: criminals, rogue trader specific, pirates, Xeno specific, psychers, mutants. Let me then have a look at hatred in here.
Either way, before you do, Matt is asking for experience in chat.
If I heard right, because I'm not sure if I heard right, people were talking over one another.
But yes, in short, this session was Gellerfield failing, Matt narrowly saving our navigator from literal demonic position, and us dying horribly in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, Navigator was gonna be the main hero of these Slanesh memes.
And how do I say? And the Gellerfield literally turning into a possessed Gellerfield and trying to kill us.
What?
Yes.
Did we buy a possessed Gellerfield?
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yes. And luckily, I had an explosive weapon.
Okay, let me have a look. I'm gonna look at the Obsidian portal because that tends to have stuff there. So hate. Okay.
I mean, it makes sense. They could just be hatred chaos, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'll go with that then. That makes more sense. I think that's what
I like how my PDF, the K and Psychers under hatred is just gone. It's missing.
Yeah, that was a bit questionable at times.
Okay, so 500 XP. Cool.
We now make it to the next rank.
We do. I think. Yeah, so I think we were at what? Yeah, I saw that. So let me just have a quick look because we can't immediately go into rank 3.
But we have 100 XP to spend on rank 3.
Yeah, we have 100 XP to spend on rank 3.
Which isn't enough for anything, but you know.
It's yeah, because it's spent experience is how you rank up.
Yeah.
Which is hilariously annoying in other systems when you're trying to qualify for advanced careers. That you need to be a certain rank, and then it costs even more experience to take the career.
Should I?
What's annoying is I was in a Deathwatch game, and I was trying to go into a Dreadnought advanced career for the hell of it. And of course, I rolled the fucking highest possible fate points. And to go into Dreadnought, you need to have 0 fate points.
That's interesting.
Do I grab Crushing Blow so I can move up with Welton a little bit more?
So I take
I don't
it
even
in
have it.
total, we have 11,000.
Total we should have 10,000.
10,100 experience.
Yeah.
Alright, and we lost 500 to go to rank 3, right?
We don't lose it, we just use it on things, buy stuff for it.
Yeah. So we were at what, 9,000?
9,000. Yeah,
Yeah,
9,600. We got 500 experience. 400 of those can only be spent on rank 2, and then 100 can be spent on rank 3. which doesn't exactly help us, but next session we'll have like 600 or something, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Resistant psychic power.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab crushing blow, I think. Because of what I have planned for Jace in terms of his weaponry.
There's like a grid and shit on this map.
Hmm?
On the star map. There's a grid.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
grid.
Okay, well this fucking this power sword that I've got, this burning blade, currently does 1d8 plus 10 damage.
Neat.
It actually does more damage than my hell gun.
For 40k moment. Mm.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna head out and get some lunch.
Thank you for the session, Zach. It was a real good time.
Yeah, I'm super
Until
happy.
everything went to shit.
Going.
Hey.
Also, thanks for the session. It was very fun.
Yeah.
Yep.